Hey, hello, hi, it's Simona. Today's topic will be about motivation. Motivation is defined by scientists as our general willingness to do something or to act in desire to achieve a goal. It is the set of our psychological forces that compel us to achieve a goal. I'll be explaining today to you 3 ways which I'm constantly using to motivate myself and which my clients are very successfully implementing while looking for their own motivation. Motivation is defined by scientists as our general willingness to do things. It is our general set of forces which compel us to do action. So we don't do things without being motivated for them. Motivation is the desire to act in the service to achieve a goal. And goal setting is a very important and a crucial thing. But where does the motivation come from? One of the best books I read about motivation is by Daniel H. Pink, Drive. He explains in his book Drive that we have 2 ways of motivation. One is extrinsic and the other one is intrinsic. Extrinsic motivation is something where we are motivated by external factors such as people or events. And the intrinsic motivation, it's about our motivation which comes from within. We are motivated to do things without any external factors. For example, Daniel Pink very wonderfully explains how people and how our motivation was used in the organizations for the performance or improvement of the performance. And it was clearly shown and proved that sometimes if we do motivate our employees or people in the organization only with the external factors, they go to the certain level of their achievement and performance, but they don't go over it. So what is the key of our motivation? If we think about intrinsic motivators which come from within, then we might consider and find it in real life, for example, if we are doing the puzzles. Why do we do the puzzles? What's the motivation if we are not paid for it, if nobody gave us any award for that? The mystery around the motivation is that if you are not paid or awarded for a certain task, then why do we do it? Because we have that set of intrinsic motivators which help us grow and move further. Motivation makes things happen. One of the best frameworks to understand motivation is Maslow's theory. Maslow was saying that we grow and we move and become better from one level to another due to the motivation which we have to reach our full potential. And to reach our full potential and to grow to above ourselves, we need to set the goals. We are motivated for the goals which are specific and achievable. The best explanation what goals we should be setting to ourselves to be motivated to achieve them is that they have to be a little bit out of our reach. To start with the goals, first of all, they have to be measurable, small and specific. Because as soon as we achieve one, then we get that feeling of pleasure and satisfaction, and the dopamine grows, and we know that dopamine is the happiness hormone which drives our motivation, our focus, and as well planning. So achieving small and specific goals which we are setting gives us the satisfaction. Achieving those, we are also motivated to go further, because if the goal is too high, we might not even start doing and going towards the achievement. Or if the goal is too small or too easy, then we are bored. So a little bit out of our reach, setting such a goal is the best playground for us being motivated to achieve it. By Maslow's theory, but as well by our humans, we are created to grow and to develop and to be more and more effective. And considering the motivation, our personal effectiveness grows if we find our inner drive and if we are motivated to do the things. Getting results done, it requires motivation and ability. And to improve personal effectiveness, we have to find our motivation and master our motivation so we can inspire ourselves to move forward, to deal with the life setbacks, and to find the ways how to grow and develop further. Related to that, and my promise at the beginning of this video, I'd like to share with you 3 tools which constantly motivate me if, for example, I am or find myself in the situation not being able to find motivation, having a lack of motivation, and those tools help my clients constantly as well, not to only to move forward, to find that drive how to do it, but as well to be inspired to make the change. The first tool, how to ignite your motivation, is connected to our values and to our why. So connect to your values and to your why. By doing so, you will find out what are you striving for. For example, my value is to grow, to develop, and to learn. The way how I can constantly live my values and drive my motivation is to change, for example, my saying by day that I am doing the task, that I am mastering my craft. And connecting everything what I'm doing with my why has to do with the approach to define your long-term purpose. As you define it, write it down in one sentence. That one simple line, repeating it every single day, will help you to be connected to your values and to your why. The second way, how to ignite your motivation, is to change your how. We simply just don't do things, we can also do them better. So change the way how you do things, in the sense that you make them other way, make them better, or make them more slower or quicker. Changing the pace and changing the way how you do the things will ignite your motivation. But you do know, sometimes doing things slower is better. But on the other hand, speeding up things can also be a game changer. It depends on you. Your work or our work can be our masterwork and masterpiece, and we should not consider it only as a job, but if we make it artful and if we create a masterpiece out of it, then it can be a huge motivator. The third tool, how to ignite our motivation, is called take action. We do know that secret of knowing how it goes can be a huge motivator, and that's the secret of success. But just doing things does not come always from the motivation. The action sometimes comes in front of motivation. Sometimes simply doing the things can ignite motivation, and we do know that knowing how it goes can change the thing and can change our lives. So if you combine now all 3 tools, from finding your purpose and why, aligning with your values, changing your how or how you are doing things, and then taking action, this can be a great platform for you not only to somehow also constantly fuel your motivation, but as well to remind yourself as you are lacking the motivation how to do it. Use those 3 and choose between those 3 what might really fit you best. So it's not about only using all 3 of them because I was explaining them and because they fit to me. Choose the one which really fits you the best. Because our motivation and being self-motivated and having that drive has to do as well with the self-awareness. So you have to get to know yourself, and as you raise and as you build your self-awareness, then you also find the true motivators of your drive and of your long-term purpose. With that, you will also not only make a change, but as well to be motivated to grow and to develop. I believe this was useful and you can use some bits and pieces out of it, and I try to demystify the whole bubble of the motivation and make it very clear and very simple, and I hope you will use it. Before I leave, I'd like to share with you to think bold, act fast, and be fierce. And if you like that video, give this a like, and of course subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every single time I post a video. Until next time, take care and have a great day. Bye bye!